Venkateshwara Junior College of Science and Commerce, Kabnoor, Ichalkaranchi. Today we are to see about the topic redox reactions. The redox reactions are most important part of the chemistry. In these redox reactions, there is a various points are involved, such as oxidation, reduction, oxidizing agent, reducing agent, transformation of the electrons from one species to the another species, and conduction of the electricity. All this part contains there is a changes of oxidation numbers, and these rules to assign the oxidation number are studied in this method in this topic. The redox reactions. This topic involves the following terms, that is the oxidation, reduction, oxidizing agent, and reducing agents. So what is the meaning of oxidation? Oxidation means there are some key points. The first is the addition of oxygen, also the addition of electronegative element, a removal of hydrogen, a removal of electropositive element, and loss of electrons by any species. All these terms involve in case of this oxidation. Therefore, oxidation means the addition of electrons, addition of electronegative element, removal of hydrogen, removal of electropositive element, and loss of electrons by any species. Similarly, the reduction. Reduction is defined as the removal of oxygen, removal of electronegative element, addition of hydrogen, addition of electropositive element, and gain of electrons by any species. All these five processes are exactly reverse to that of the oxidation. Therefore, oxidation and reductions are exactly opposite with each other. These two processes are involved simultaneously in a chemical reaction. Then such types of the reactions are called as a redox reaction. And these redox reactions are most important part of the chemistry. The next part involved in the redox reactions are oxidant. This is also called as the oxidizing agent. Definition of this oxidant or oxidizing agent is a reagent or a substance which oxidizes to other and itself undergoes reduction is called oxidant or oxidizing agent. This is an electron escaptors because a reagent or the substance is oxidized to other and itself get reduced because they are electron escaptors and therefore they act as a oxidant or oxidizing agent, and in this reaction occurs the reduction. Second is a reductant or reducing agent. This process is exactly reverse to that of the oxidant or oxidizing agent. The reagent or the substance which reduces to other and itself undergoes oxidation. Oxidation is called reductant or reducing agent. The reagent or a substance which reduces to other and itself undergoes oxidation is called reductant or reducing agent. These reductant or reducing agents are the electron donors. They are the electron donors to the other and itself gets oxidation. The important part is the displacement reaction. This displacement reaction is also called as a replacement reaction. This reaction is defined as in such a reactions an ion or atom in a compound is replaced by an ion or atom of the or another element. Suppose the X plus YZ. These are the reactant reacted with each other forms there is a XZ plus Y. Means this X replaces this Y from the Z and forms the product as a XZ plus Y. Such types of the reactions are called as a displacement reaction or replacement reactions. The another most important point of the redox reaction is oxidation number, because in these reactions there is a changes of the electrons, means the oxidation and reduction reactions are simultaneously occurs, and due to that reaction there is a changes of the oxidation number. But what is the meaning of oxidation number? Oxidation number of an element in a compound is the number of electrical charge it carries. The simple definition is the element in a compound can carries the electrical charge is called the oxidation number. This oxidation number may be positive, negative, zero or fraction. This is depending upon there is a number of electrons are transferred from one species to the another species. Then the rules to assign the oxidation numbers. There are the different rules are involved to assign the oxidation numbers. The first rule, the oxidation number of each atom of an element in a free state is 0. Oxidation number of each element of an in the free state is 0. Thus, each atom in H2, Cl2, O3, S8, P4, O2 and Ca etc. has oxidation number is 0. Second rule, the oxidation number of an atom in monoatomic ion is equal to its charge. Oxidation number of an atom in a monoatomic ion is equal to its charge. For example, this alkali metals oxidation number is +1 because these elements are present in the extremely left hand side of the periodic table. They contains there is a N-S1 electronic configuration for their outermost shell. Hence, due to that outermost N-S1 electronic configuration, they remove their outermost electrons and forms the +1 charge on that elements. For example, NaCl, KCl, etc. Sodium contains +1 charge, potassium contains the +1 charge. Second is the alkaline earth metals. Alkaline earth metals have the oxidation number is +2 in all their compounds. For example, calcium carbonate, magnesium chloride, etc. Their outermost electron configurations contains N-S2 electrons present in their valence shell. These electrons are removed for the oxidation process and therefore alkaline earth metal carries +2 charge on it. Hence, the +2 charge is the +2 oxidation state of the alkaline earth metals. The next is the aluminium is considered to have the +3 as its oxidation number in all its compounds. They removes +3 electrons, that is the 3 electrons, and forms Al3+, and this Al3+ is the most important oxidation state for the aluminium. Next rules. The oxidation number of oxygen is usually -2 in all of its compounds except in the peroxide and superoxide ions. Oxygen usually shows -2 oxidation state in case of peroxide or the peroxide ion, whereas it is -1 oxidation states. And in case of the superoxide, each oxygen has oxidation number is -2, -1/2. Oxidation state in case of the superoxide is -1/2. For example, calcium oxide. This calcium oxide shows there is oxidation state of this oxygen is -2. In case of the hydrogen peroxide, H bond O bond O bond H. This shows there is oxidation state is -1. In case of the potassium superoxide KO2, the oxidation state of each oxygen is -1/2. And in case of the OF2, oxidation number of oxygen is +2. Therefore, oxygen shows -2, -1, -1/2 and +2 oxidation states in these compounds. The oxidation number of hydrogen atom is either +1 or -1. This is depending upon this hydrogen is attached to the more electronegative element or more electropositive elements. If the hydrogen attached to the more electropositive element, then this is negative charge. And if it is attached to the more electronegative element, then hydrogen shows positive charge on it. For example, when hydrogen is bonded to the non-metals are the highly electronegative. Its oxidation state is +1. When hydrogen is bonded to the metals are electropositive, then it possesses the oxidation state is a -1. Means the hydrogen bonded to the non-metals, hydrogen contains the +1 oxidation state, and it is bonded to the metals, then hydrogen possesses -1 oxidation states in their compounds. Next rule, the oxidation number of fluorine, that is the halogen family, contains fluorine is -1 in all of its compounds, and the other halogens, chlorine, bromine and iodine, usually exhibit oxidation number of -1 in their halide compounds. Fluorine always shows -1, but other elements, chlorine, bromine and iodine, shows the number of compounds having the -1 oxidation states. However, in the compounds in which the halogens, chlorine, bromine and iodine are bonded to the oxygen, then the oxidation number of halogens is a +1. That is, the hydrogen atom, similarly to the hydrogen, it is bonded to the non-metal, hydrogen possesses +1 charge. It is bonded to the metals, it possesses the -1 charge. Similar way, when these halogens, chlorine, bromine and iodine, attached to the more electronegative element than these element halides, then they shows the +1 oxidation state. Otherwise, if they are attached to the electropositive elements, then their oxidation state is a -1. Next rules are the algebraic sum. The algebraic sum of oxidation number of all the atoms in a neutral molecule is 0. Algebraic sum of all the oxidation numbers of all the atoms in a neutral molecule is 0 because their oxidation states are cancelled with each other. If the algebraic sum of the oxidation numbers of all the atoms in a polyatomic ions is equal to the net charge on the ion. Means the algebraic in case of the ions, the charge is present on the ions is equal to the net charge present on that ions, and this is the oxidation numbers. Last rule, when the two or more atoms of an elements are present in the molecule or the ions, oxidation number of the atom of that element will be average oxidation number of all the atoms of that element in that molecules. Means if the atoms, two atoms having the different oxidation states present in the same element, present in the same compounds, then their oxidation states are determined by the average method or the average oxidation number of all that elements in that molecules. And due to these oxidations of average oxidation numbers, these molecules possesses the fractional oxidation states in their compounds, while other elements shows there is a +1 positive, negative and neutral oxidation states, but the average oxidation number of all the elements is in that molecule shows there is a fractional oxidation states in the compounds. Therefore, there are the 8 rules are used to determine the oxidation numbers or assign the oxidation numbers. Out of this 8 rule, there is a 1 to 5/5. It is possible to determine the oxidation numbers of an atoms of various elements in molecules or ions. For doing this, the rules 6, 7 and 8 are useful. Means 1 to 5th rules are used to determine the oxidation numbers of the atoms in various compounds, various elements in the molecules or ions. And the 6, 7 and 8 rules are contains there is a algebraic sum of the oxidation numbers of all the atoms in neutral molecule. 7th rule is a polyatomic ion, and last one 8th rule is a 2 or more elements present in their different oxidation states are calculated by using the 6, 7 and 8th rule of the oxidation number methods. These rules are most important to determine the oxidation states of any element present in the compounds. Another important point is the Stokes notations. The Stokes notations means the oxidation numbers represents the oxidation state of an atom. Oxidation numbers represents the oxidation state of an atoms and is also denoted by the Roman numeral in parenthesis after the chemical symbol of concerned element in a molecular formula. This representation is called Stokes notations. After the German scientist Alfred Stokes gives this name for these notations to represent the oxidation states after oxidation state after writing the elemental symbol and write their oxidation state in Roman numeral in the parenthesis. And these notations are most important. Some examples of the compounds are shown in the following chart. This chart contains this is the formula, chemical name of the compound, oxidation state of the metal and Stokes notations. In this case, the HAuCl4, chloroauric acid, Au plus 3 oxidation state, therefore HAu in parenthesis there is a 3 and bracket complete there is a Cl4. HAu3Cl4 is the Stokes notations for chloroauric acid. Then Ti2O, thallus oxide, Tl2O, thallus oxide, Thallium is plus 1, that is the Tl2 plus 1 O. Next one is a ferrous oxide, Fe plus 2, Fe2O. Fe2O3, ferric oxide, Fe3 plus, Fe2, in parenthesis there is a 3O3. CuI, cuprous oxide, Cu1I. CuO, cupric oxide, Cu plus 2, Cu2O. MnO, manganese oxide, Mn plus 2 charge, oxidation state, Mn2O. MnO2, manganese dioxide, Mn plus 4, Mn in parenthesis 4O2. And these are the stock notations for some examples. Formula, chemical name of the compound, oxidation state of the metal, and these are the stock notations. And these stock notations are important to determine the oxidation state of an element present in the compound, because this is written in the form of the Roman numeral in the parenthesis after the symbol, chemical symbol of that element. The next one is the balancing of the redox reactions. Balancing of this redox reactions contains, there is a two methods are used to the balancing of the redox reactions. First one is oxidation number method. Oxidation number method, and second is a half reaction method or ion electron method. Out of these, the first is the important oxidation number method. Thank you. The chemistry can be good and bad things. Chemistry is good when you can make love with it. Chemistry is bad when you make the crack with it. Adams Sandler.